Hey guys, we're back with episode 4 of volume 4. I'm gonna be reviewing today, and yes, I'm in Final Fantasy IX cosplay because it is freezing out here despite the bright sun, and I just realized it's one of the warmest pieces of clothing that I own. When you live in a place where it doesn't get cold too often, well, you don't stock up as well on your winter clothes as you probably should. So I'm just going to sit out here today, sip this warm tea, enjoy the nice weather, and react to the new episode. Let's start. Oh, this guy again. Are we finally gonna find out who this is?
Hello? Hello, I'm Professor Osborn.
What? Wait, what just happened?
Oscar, you be careful with those tools.
What just happened? Okay, so we know this is a dream. Oh no. Hang in there, Yang. You need to get up and get back out there, Yang. Lying there with nothing else to do is just gonna make you think about it
Wearing
more.
a skirt. I was just a TA. I didn't know what to do, so I just left the room to laugh.
Oh, it's public
Yeah, we told him it was a kilt. He'd never worn a uniform before, so he didn't know. Oh, that is terrible. What is wrong with you? Hey, the girls all said he had nice legs. I did that jerk a favor. Besides, that's not even the best part. See, then we...
Like what you see?
Well, if Yang isn't traumatized before, she should be now.
Oh, Miss Xiaolong, please join us.
Yes. Pull up a chair. Please pull up a chair.
I'm good. So, what are you doing here?
Despite popular belief, teachers do have a life outside the classroom.
Professor Goodwitch is working round the clock to restore Beacon to its former glory. But Mistral wasn't built in a day, and we all need some rest from time to time.
She has her work
Look,
cut out
let's
for
not
her.
worry about that right now. So, there we were, standing in the auditorium, looking at Crow wearing a skirt. Then Oz tells everyone it's time to work on our landing strategy. The Broadway twins have always been interesting, to say the least.
That sure didn't seem to stop young Ty.
Hey, come on, man. She's right here.
Oh, please. She's a mature young woman. If she can handle combat, she can handle a few jabs at her old man.
This is
That's
true.
not the issue, Pete. And besides, she's still a teenager.
She is also in the room and can be directly spoken to.
Thank you.
And I think I've been through enough to be considered an adult at this point.
Adult or not, you still got a long way to go before you're ready for the real world.
Oh my gosh, does every father figure just have the same 3 condescending phrases?
Yeah, but we only
Yeah.
use them when we mean it.
Is that so?
As a matter of fact, it is so.
They look
If
so
you honestly think
uncomfortable.
that you're ready to go out there on your own, well, I guess you lost some brain cells along with that arm.
Really?
You jerk!
Okay, at least she
Fine,
took it well.
The Goliath in the room.
I'd love to spend a day with these guys.
Miss Xiaolong, Yang, if you don't mind me asking, why haven't you tried on the arm yet?
Oh, yes. A piece of Atlas technology being given out like that is rare indeed. Not to mention the effort it took to deliver it here. It seems a great many people want to see you return to normal.
I'm scared. Everyone keeps talking about me getting back to normal, and I appreciate it, but this is normal now.
Exactly.
It's just taking me a while to get used to it.
Well, normal is what you make of it.
What is that supposed to mean? Do you want me to just pretend like nothing happened? I lost a part of me. A piece of me is gone, and it's never coming back.
You're right. It's not coming back. But that doesn't have to stop you from becoming who you want to be. You're Yang Xiaolong, my sunny little dragon. You can do whatever you put your mind to. So whenever you're ready to stop moping and get back out there, I'll be there for you.
Fear is like any other emotion. It comes and goes. It's all in how you handle it. Why, even I find myself wrestling with that emotion from time to time.
Really? You?
He's afraid of mice.
They bring only disease and famine. And don't even get me started on their tails. So hairless, simply unnatural.
I assure you, you're safe. There's no mice here right now.
Good night.
Oh gosh, I say again, I'd love to spend a day with those two.
Thanks for having us over, Ty.
I realize though that even if she does get
It may
back
be
to
a while
normal,
before we return. There is still much work to be done at the school.
it's not going to be
I
the same
hesitate to
normal.
ask, but is there any word from young Miss Rose?
Not yet. Have you thought about going after her? Trying to bring her home? I've got to look after some things.
I think it would be ill-advisable. Anyway, because Ruby
Come on,
wouldn't
guys.
agree to
If we
go
pick up the
home.
pace, we can hit the next town before sunset.
Assuming it's still there.
Of course it'll be there. This one's supposed to be pretty big. Bana.
Higanbana. It's a well-protected village with a popular inn.
Which means
Just give
no
Rin the
camping
map.
in the rain. See, everything's gonna be fine.
You know, we've had a lot of ups and downs, but things could be a lot worse. I really thought we'd see more Grim.
As did I.
I guess our luck is finally turning around. To
Higanbana.
Crow! Okay, now we know why they haven't seen any Grim.
Luck.
I want a drunk, moody guardian
Oh, I
angel.
didn't.
From the woman upstairs. Red eyes. Said you wouldn't mind bottom shelf.
Raven?
Thanks.
But I went ahead and gave you top. Lucky you.
Yeah.
Hello, brother.
Knew it.
Raven.
But how many people have red eyes?
So, what do you want?
A girl can't just catch up with her family.
You can, but you're not. How about we get on with it? Unless you plan on keeping these coming.
Does she have it?
They talking about the relic?
Did you know Yang lost her arm?
That's not...
Rhetorical question.
Thank
I know
you.
you know. It's just obnoxious that you'd bring up family and then carry on like your own daughter doesn't exist.
Thank you, Crow.
I saved her.
Once. Because that was your rule, right? Real Mom of the Year material, sis.
I told you Beacon would fall, and it did. I told you Ozpin would fail, and he has. Now you tell me, does Salem have it?
I thought you weren't interested in all of that.
I just want to know what we are up against.
And which we are you referring to?
That is a good question.
You should come back, Raven. The only way we beat her is by working together. All of us.
You're the one who left. The tribe raised us, and you turned your back on them.
They were killers and thieves.
They were your family.
You have a very skewed perception of that word.
I lead our people now. And as leader, I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival.
I saw. The people of Shion saw too.
The weak die, the strong live. Those are the rules.
Oh, was it her people that attacked that village?
Well, you've certainly got someone strong on your side. I've seen the damage.
We couldn't have known the Grim would set in as quickly as they did.
I'm not talking about the Grim.
Was
I'm not talking about you either.
If you don't know where the relic is, then we have nothing left to talk about.
I don't know where the Spring Maiden is either. If you do, I need you to tell me.
And why would I do that?
Because without her, we're all going to die.
And which we are you referring to?
Well, Raven's kind of a bitch, but I kind of expected that too. The poor waitress.
Make this one a double. Okay. Let's get started.
Oh, wow, that's over. I know I say this at the end of every episode, but over already? And who the heck is that kid on the farm? And what does he have to do with Ozpin? Well, I'm very curious to find out what that is all about. I don't know what to say about the conversation that Oobleck, Ty, and Port all had in the kitchen. I mean, I partially get where they're coming from, but I get where Yang is coming from too. I think the worst thing in the world for her would be to stay in that house doing nothing, because when something's depressing you or something is making you anxious, the absolute worst thing you can do is isolate yourself, even though it feels, I guess, like the safest thing to do at the time. And maybe you don't want to really deal with people, but the fact is, the more time you spend alone, the more time you have to obsess over something and let it eat away at you. And I wonder if she would stop, maybe not stop having the nightmares altogether, but maybe have less of them if she had other things to occupy her mind with. So I hope that she starts doing the training with Ty. But at the same time, while Yang may get better, I don't think they should expect her to go back to being. There's never any traffic out here except when I want to do a video. I don't think that they should expect her to go back to being exactly as she was, because she's not who she was. This experience that she's going through, this horrible traumatic experience, is going to inevitably change her. Now, Ty is right. How she decides to let it affect her is up to her. Things like, oh gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied again. I'm just distracted because it's freaking cold out here. But the thing is, going through things like what Yang went through can either change you for the worse or change you for the better, and it is ultimately that person's choice. But I don't think she can go back to being exactly who she was. I don't think it's realistic expectations, and I don't think it's fair. But what she does from here on out, well, I think because it's Yang we're talking about, is going to make her stronger and make her into a better person overall. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to be the Yang that we met when she first arrived at Beacon. I mean, it can't be, for the character to evolve. Ruby's not even the same person we met when we first got off the ship at Beacon. So, if you think about it, none of them are. They're growing up and evolving and changing. And I'm really excited to see where that takes all of the characters, not just Yang's. And now I think I'm going to close this video because it is kind of cold out here. And I do want to go inside where it's warm. See y'all in the next video.